Hello everyone, I hope that you are doing well. So today's lesson is about family members vocabulary. But before we start, give me some examples of simple present verbs in the simple present. For example, I write my lessons. I write my lessons. Also, we can say Olivia plays basketball with her friends. So Olivia plays basketball with her friends. Also, we can say we, as students, we come to school every day. We come to school every day. Another example, Bobby barks a lot at night. Bobby referring to a dog, to an animal. So Bobby barks a lot at night. So these are just some few examples about simple present. Now, as you can see here in this page, some pictures or photos of Robert's family members. So here is Robert. So he says here me, referring to himself, and these are the photos of his family members, and you are going to complete them with these family members or these words in this box. So we have uncle, cousin, aunt, grandmother, sister, grandfather, mother, brother, and father. Each word in its correct place. Now take your copybook and try to draw this chart in your copybook and complete it from this box, these words from this box in their correct place. So now let's complete Robert's family members and correct the exercise. So here we have grandfather, grandmother, mother, father, aunt, uncle. Here you have Robert. It's written me in the textbook, so here we write Robert. So here his sister, his brother, and his cousin. So all these family members related to Robert. For example, this is the grandfather of Robert, and also this is the aunt of Robert. Another thing, so this plus that we have between these two persons means that the two are married. So this is the correction. Now, if you are finished, we can move to the next exercise. So we are going to read a paragraph about Yusuf's family members and change it into a family tree. So, exercise 2. Here is a paragraph about Yusuf's family members. So we are going to read this paragraph, and at the same time we are going to change it into a family tree. So I'm going to read for you, then we move to the exercise. My wife's name is Hakima. Now Yusuf is talking. My wife's name is Hakima. I have 3 children. 2 boys and a girl. The boys' names are Omar and Uthman. The girl's name is Nora. My father's name is Aziz, and my mother's name is Fatima. I have a sister called Raja, means that her name is Raja. I have a sister, her name is Raja, or called Raja. Uthman's wife is called Rashida. My grandson's name is Tawfiq, and my granddaughter's name is Kautar. Now, let's do the exercise. Have your copybook and write a chart like this one, but it's not the same. And place each name, Uthman, Hakima, Yusuf, Aziz, in their correct place. So we're going to see that later on. Let's start our correction of exercise number 2. So changing the paragraph of Yusuf into a chart or family tree. So here is the place of Yusuf. So make sure that in your copybook you put Yusuf in here. So the paragraph starts like this. My wife's name is Hakima. So Hakima should be here because Hakima is the wife of Yusuf. Then he said, I have 3 children. So 3 children, 2 boys and a girl. The boys' names are Omar and Uthman. So Omar and Uthman. And the girl's name is Nora. Then he said, my father's name is Aziz and my mother's name is Fatima. So here is the place of Aziz and Fatima. I have a sister called Raja. So here is the place of Raja, the sister of Yusuf. Uthman's wife is called Rashida because one of his children is married, who is Uthman. So Uthman is married to Rashida. After, we have Tawfiq is the grandson and Kautar is the granddaughter of Yusuf. So now, here is the family tree of Yusuf complete. Now, let's have time to make sure that you have correct answers. Then, in exercise 3, we are going to write sentences according to Yusuf's family tree, which is number 3 in your textbook. In exercise 3, we are going to ask and answer questions according to Yusuf's family tree. The example which is given to us is, who is Hakima? So, Hakima is Yusuf's wife, or she's Yusuf's wife. So we can repeat the same question of who is Hakima, but in relation to another person in the family tree. Not just Yusuf, but we can say who is Hakima. We can say that Hakima is Omar's mother. Now we are going to move to see some examples. Then I'll give you time for you to write your own examples according to the family tree of Yusuf. I repeat, who is Hakima? Hakima is Yusuf's wife. Another example or another question and answer. Who is Hakima? So the same question, but in relation to Nora. Hakima is Nora's mother. Another example. Who is Aziz? Aziz is Fatima's husband. Another question. And the same about Aziz. Who is Aziz? But in relation to another person. Who is Raja? So who is Aziz? Aziz is Raja's father. Another one. Who is Kautar? Kautar in relation to Tawfiq. So who is Kautar? Kautar is Tawfiq's sister. So pay attention to that. But when talking about Kautar, she is the sister. Aziz is the father. Also Aziz here is the husband. Hakima is the mother. So these two words should be feminine or masculine. Both of them. Hakima, mother, feminine. Aziz, husband, masculine. Another example. Who is Yusuf? Yusuf is Raja's brother. So as you can see here, Yusuf, brother. Who is Omar? In relation to Kautar. So, sorry, Omar is Kautar's uncle. Another example. So I put this in a blue color because I have this question in plural. Who are Aziz and Fatima? Not just singular, but plural. Who are Aziz and Fatima? Aziz and Fatima are Raja''s parents. And when we talk about parents, we refer to father and mother. Another example in the plural. Who are Tawfiq and Kautar? Tawfiq and Kautar are Rashida's children. When talking about children, either talking about daughter and son. So here are my examples. Of course, you can write your own examples, but related to Yusuf's family tree that we have in exercise 2. So till now it's finished. So thank you very much for your attention and see you for next lesson.